Hello, this is Mitch King with the Sunday evening, October 4th, 2009 Daily Stock Report. Here's the Dow 30, been down 4 days in a row, and we're looking for a rebound starting this week. It looks like Monday is a good time to start buying your long swings or intermediate positions. We're still expecting the market to rebound to a point at least to this high or somewhat up toward there. The next thing to watch for is if it breaks through that high, that recent high we had a couple weeks ago, and start a new leg up. Like you've seen me say, we've been doing this pattern for some period of months. At least since March 10th, we've seen this pattern, the buy on the dip pattern, work. Until this pattern's broken, we'll keep using that strategy. NASDAQ composite here looks the same. And the S&P 500 is a little more balanced than the Dow and the NASDAQ between a wider variety of stocks and sectors. Let's get to a few stocks that we've been working with this last week. Some of the short positions that we've covered, at least temporarily, are ATPG. This has been shorted several times in the last 3 or 4 weeks. Thursday and Friday is what I call a harvest time, where we covered our short positions and really capture our profits. ATPG is one of those. First Solar was covered on Thursday, which was just a little 2-day swing trade on the short side. I just thought I'd follow up on MGM, was a stock that we profited about 10.7%, and then it fell apart 2 days afterwards to a low of under $10, which was lower than our target price. Just thought I'd follow through and show you these things break down, especially in a down market. Here's another short, is in the solar sector that we covered on Thursday, continued down on Friday. It looks like now we're going to start seeing a nice rebound on this stock, so that's an idea to start watching to buy this coming week. It could be Tuesday or Wednesday, it's hard to tell, but this is looking like we're going to get a good bounce off that. Notice down at the bottom on our stochastics, you're going to see right down here, it's at the very bottom of the channel, and OBV is still pointing down. So there's your first early warning signal on a daily chart that we could get a bounce. If we draw this line just informally over the past 5 or 6 months, we've seen this bounce off of here 5 or 6 times. So that's something we look for. I look at it really closely, and we're approaching that support line, if you will, or trend line, however you want to call it, that we could bounce off that. Here's a short position we also covered on Thursday. Still went down on Friday. We know that we won't get the whole swing between high and low. We're just trying to get the bulk of that profit, either long or short, on any one of these stock ideas. Another short position we had for last week, we covered this on Thursday, and Friday continued to move down. It was excellent profit. And here's GET, Gaylord Entertainment. This is covered on Thursday, and it continued to go down on Friday again. But we're looking for this to be a series of shorts on GET, Gaylord Entertainment. So a lot of times what these do, or most of the time what these do, is they don't go just straight down. They move up, and then they go to a lower low, and then they move up and go to a lower low. That's a typical pattern, unless it's something like this one, where RIM just announced the forecast was low, so it just went straight down here on last Monday. It just went straight down, opened down, and went down for another day or two. But most stocks on a regular basis aren't giving warnings or earnings forecasts that are below expectations. Just the typical pattern of stocks is they ebb and flow and buy and sell, and we're trying to get those profits on a swing or intermediate trades, both long and short. Here's another short position we just opened. It's still open, Cardinal Health. We were long this stock for a period of time on the long side in here, and now we're on the short side here. Looks like this has a little more downside to go, so no hurry at the moment to cover, but we'll look at that day by day. And URI is a short position, currently an open position. I get several emails that say why we short so often. We do go long and short, but I just showed you all the profits are made on the short side. We like to be both balanced on the long side and the short, so we're not one-sided. And I suggest that you learn both techniques, but it is easier to be long. I know most of you are on the long side, as I am too, but we look for opportunities to profit when stocks go down. Here's a handful of stocks we're looking for on the long side. Quite a few of them today for the Monday's opening. We've got quite a few long ideas this week since the market's been down 3 or 4 days in a row. We've got some good opportunities. Here's MasterCard. We're looking for some sort of balance with MasterCard. Let's take a look at another stock that we just finished a short position on, Toll. TOL is Toll Brothers, a residential construction. This is looking really interesting for a swing trade. Probably Monday. Almost hit as low of $18, let's see, $18.12 on Monday, and looking for this to rebound possibly over 20, maybe 21. And these are just kind of guesstimates or forecasts of what we're looking for on a target price. This is an excellent idea on a swing trade. It could last longer than a week, and we consider a swing trade anywhere from 2 days to 7 days. And then an intermediate trade could be a week to a couple months or more. We're not long-term buyers and hold for a period of a year or two. That's not our style, and it's not something we think is profitable. It's a lot easier with a higher probability of making money on a shorter time period than these 1 or 2 year positions that most of the public's conditioned to believe is the only way to invest. Here's AKS. It's a steel. We got 2 steel stocks looking for a bounce. Should have a good swing trade on this one, as well as US Steel. These are just excellent ideas here this week. Probably Monday is the right day to start gradually entering these long positions. Again, don't build big long positions. Keep them small so you don't have one big hit on any one stock or sector. Try to be balanced so you don't get leveraged in a sector or any one individual stock. And here's another long position idea that we're looking for. STP just finished this short, as I pointed out just a few minutes ago, and now we're looking for some sort of a period at which it stops going down and then starts heading back up. So here's one that's a recent IPO a couple weeks ago, AONE, real high volume stock of 8.7 million shares. The IPO day there, right in here, was 41 million shares. So a lot of people are following this stock. This is an interesting idea. I put it under aggressive and speculative. Consider a very small position on the long side. Don't get leveraged. So you guys have been hearing this for quite a while. Put the odds in your favor. Don't get leveraged. And we'll talk to you.